All right, sorry about that. Back at it. Yeah, we're just going to wait for a few more people to join up here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Today we are talking about Xbox controllers. I've been playing with a Elite 2 controller for some time now, and I love it. It's got the built-in back buttons, which I don't have installed on there right now. I took them off due to the fact that when it sits on the base to charge, this is the base here. When it sits there to charge, it kind of just, the buttons get in the way. So I took them off, but started noticing a lot that my right button, they go out. They go out on the Elite 2s, which is kind of sad because that's how we ping things in games such as Apex. That's how we we cycle through inventory on other games such as Nier Automata and different games like that, Hollow Dragon, Hollow Knight, different things like that. So this one took a shit on me, and I have been using a regular, your standard Xbox controller, and I gotta say, going from this bad lad to this bad lad was a major difference. Big time issues. For one, the regular Xbox controller, as you guys know, doesn't have the trigger settings, so you really got to push buttons on this one to get it to blast off. Not really a big fan of that, especially coming from the Elite 2, where it's got these trigger settings on the back. I'm not sure if you can see them, but you can move them around. That changes the velocity of the button that needs to be pressed in order for you to fire, rapid fire, anything like that. So this one kind of took a shit on me. The right stick tends to drift, and now my right bumper doesn't work anymore. So when I'm in game, I can't ping anything. I can't tell people where enemies are. I can't cycle through my inventory when I'm playing certain games, like I said, like Nier Automata or Hollow Knight or anything like that. So that became an issue. I really love this controller. I really do. I love the Elite 2, and I am just doing some unboxing here. Let me answer the few people on Facebook real quick. Alright. Elite 2 controller, one of my favorite. Andy Gammeter, blah blah blah, trigger, right stick, ping, blah blah blah. Anyway, hater. Shout out to the boy Andy Gammeter hanging out on Facebook. I see you. You a jerk. But anyway, Elite 2 controller, the best controller I've ever had. But problematic. I love the weight. I love the feel of it. Man, I just love it. But since it took a shit, today we are talking about the next best thing. This here is the Fusion Xbox wired controller by PowerA. It is said to be just as good as the Elite 2, just wired. So, we're going to unbox this thing today. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to plug it up. I'm going to see how it stands up against the Elite 2. Now, with the Elite 2, it does have, like I said, the trigger locks. It's got the backpack, so you can add extra buttons. So say if I'm playing a game on the Elite 2, this can be my reload, this can be my jump, this could be my trigger, this could be my ping. Now some of you guys are asking, well, why didn't you just program it differently? Because actually when I'm playing games, I like to use these two as my cycle for my weaponry and my melee and my second weapons. And then I like to use these two for jump and slide, trigger, ping, left stick, you know. We all have our own ways we like to set stuff up. So we are going to unbox this thing right now and see how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and move my mic just out of the way. We are going to move the camera right down here, and we are going to go ahead and unbox this thing, see what it's about. For all the little gamers at home, I don't suggest using X-Acto knives for much of anything, but this is what happens whenever you need to open things. So we're going to go ahead and cut this bad lad open here. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Automatically, I love it. I love the packaging. It's got some cool little packaging going on. And actually, that's just the back of the box. Here's the front. Whoop, dropping stuff. Here's my cable. This is essentially going to be my nephew's controller, but I'm a jerk. I decided to open it up. Nah, he's good with it. He's good with it. So automatically, what I'm seeing here is there's a little card. I don't really know what this little card is about, so I'm about to open this. Oh, cool. Came with a couple stickers, and here's your user's manual. That's pretty cool. A couple pretty dope little stickers in there. A couple stickers maybe for your PC, or you know, if you want to put it on your Xbox. I personally will not be putting it on my Xbox. I will literally be putting this back into the case it came out of. Do this, do this, do this. And put that right back in the box. We'll see how this goes. Alright. Opening it up. Do. Well, it's kind of heavy. Well, first of all, first thing that pops out to me is the wired cable. It's one thing that I have to say that I'm not too happy about. Xbox Elite 2 is wireless. This one here is wired. I just have a feeling if I'm ever playing, I'm going to get pissed off like I do sometimes, and I'm going to throw my controller, and it's going to rip my Xbox right off my desk. But it is what it is. So, back at it. Okay, so it's got some pretty good padding in there. Alright, these are your non-resistance rings, which it says it did come with. These go around the joysticks. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and take this bad lad out of here. There she is. There it is. Close this up. Okay, so here's our backpack. This essentially will attach to the back of the controller, which I can see right here. There's a little button. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a little button there that allows me to open this. Pink. And we can attach the backpack to it. So now it looks a little arachnophobic. Arachnoid. Okay, so we got the buttons. One thing I gotta say is already coming out of the box, I like the way it feels. It's got some good weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels really, really nice, to be honest with you. It's got a smooth finish here. It's got rubber grips on the back. I have a feeling that these are gonna go out just like my other one did, because they don't feel cheaply made, but they feel like I don't know, they just feel like weird buttons. It's not like it's like a clicky button, not a pressable button, if that makes difference. Like it clicks in and clicks out. I don't know, maybe that's a better thing than the other ones. I can tell automatically it does have the trigger locks, which is I'm happy with. So instead of having to push the trigger all the way down like that, it gives me the option to have a shorter trigger distance, which is really cool because the Elite had that as well. And a lot of people are saying this is just as the Elite is, but it's better. but right now I see that it's wired. We could take a look at this. Alright. Backpack is in. Cables are on. It does have two different types of sticks. One analog, one really tall stick, and one really short stick. I'm pretty sure there's a way to get that out of there. I will read into that more and do another one later. And you can change out the rings. I don't really know how to get these sticks out at the moment. But, oh, that feels really nice, actually. It feels really good. It feels really durable for now. I'm going to have to try this thing out on stream here. Not now, but maybe later. Ah, okay, so program button to sync it. Program it is right here on the back. I'm pretty sure that's how you can go through and program your different buttons like these here. Which, like I said before, I like to jump, slide, cycle weapons. First weapon, second weapon, melee. You know, I like to do that. Instead of using this. I don't like to use the D-pad a lot. When I'm playing, I don't know about you guys, I like to keep my hands on the sticks. And then all these other buttons allow me to do everything else that I want to do. So I never have to remove my hands from the sticks, which is really cool. Which I'm okay with. Yada yada. Anyway. Hey, PK, what's going on? The boy Stefan on Twitch. Go check him out. He's up there doing his thing. But, yeah. Josh Hamilton. I will not be throwing it against the wall real quick. It's not mine. I'm just doing the unboxing. But it feels really good. I know you're a gamer. I know you play games. So you might actually like this. If you were used to the Elite 2, I gotta say, it looks different. If anybody's familiar with the Stadia controller, that's kind of what this looks like. It's a little bit wider than the Xbox Elite controller. It looks wider. It looks bigger. And it's got a different shape to it. It looks like a Stadia controller. It looks like a Stadia controller. The Xbox controller has more rounded edges. It's got the definition on the sides. It's got all these little things here to make it, I don't know, aesthetically pleasing. It looks different. This one here is just flat. It's flat across the front. I don't know. Maybe it looks like it might look like the new Xbox controller. I haven't seen one of the Series S or X ones yet, so maybe that's what it looks like, but it doesn't look like this. So big shout outs to Fusion for taking a step, making it a little different. Oh, okay, so I can see right now that the buttons, they do come out of there. We can remove those. That's pretty cool. Huh. That's pretty dope. Might be able to do that. Alright. Let's get the cable. Really good durability on the cable. It looks pretty solid. It's thick. It's thick as hell, to be honest with you. I'm going to plug this thing in. We're going to see how the plug and play goes on this controller here. Sorry, I got my stream running on my phone over there. I'm just keeping track of it. Okay, so first of all, I could play this thing from my living room if I really wanted to. This is a ridiculous amount of controller cable, but it is what it is. So, on the back of the controller, you have where it plugs in. It's a USB. It's an older style USB. I kind of wish it was a Type-C like the Elite. The Elite controller itself has a Type-C connector. This is more old school. If you're an Android user, you know about this cable. This is like the older Android charging cable, but the cool thing is this does have a lock on it. It's got a pretty cool little lock mechanism on it, so whenever you shove it into the controller, I'm pretty sure it's going to lock in there, which is kind of cool because I don't want it to fall out while I'm in the middle of gaming or anything. So now it's plugged in. Once it plugs in, it's got a light on. We are going to go ahead and shut this one off because this is the controller that's synced to my account on Xbox. And we are going to go ahead and turn on this one. And automatically it's working. So let's go ahead and go over here. Ha! DJ Chris, man. DJ Gumby in the building. Telling me tech tips. Box it up and go get a PlayStation 4. I was never really a PlayStation dude. And actually, let me stop. I was a PlayStation dude for a long time. Until I got tired of it. I have a PlayStation. It's sitting right over there. But that's besides the point. Today we are talking about a secondary backup plan if your Elite 2 takes a shit on you. Like I said, the Elite 2 controller, a lot of the times the right bumper goes out, you can't ping anything, you can't do nothing, and my right stick has a drift problem. Now this is a big issue that I found out with the Elite controllers, that they end up taking shits. They end up, ever since the first generation to this generation, they always break and they bust. And then my nephew, shout out to the Bottom Fragger on Twitch, he told me about this one. So, yeah, we're going to check it out today. It looks like right now, let's see, it's pretty responsive. The buttons are all working properly. I like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it a run. Let me go ahead and give it a try real quick. I ain't got no headphones on. I'm not going to be able to hear my game. I'm going to talk to you guys. And then, we'll probably get this over to my homeboy, the Bottom Fragger on Twitch. You can follow him. You can follow the homie, the mob, Stefron, STPFRON on Twitch. Those are my gaming buddies. We does things online. But today, tech tips. So we're going to try this out real quick. I'm not sure if I'm going to like these on the back because they're just in a different spot than the other ones were. They kind of feel the same. But one thing I got to say about the back buttons, the backpack is what they call it, on the Elite, just feels a little bit better.
Oh, you're an idiot.
They're usually more in place. They feel more stable.
Gold goes so well with
This
a
one here,
diamond like me.
And victory will follow.
The buttons feel a little loose. They feel a little wobbly, a little wobbly. But we're gonna try it out. Give me a second. Let me put this on here. I gotta be able to hear the game. I want to be able to make sure the pinging is working.
Get ready. I'm coming for you, friend.
Let me try that out real quick. All right, here we go. I just set my triggers the way they're supposed to be, the way I like them.
The results of just picking a place.
Enemy over there. I changed my mind.
Okay, wait a second here.
I like this spot.
I can already tell there's a delay. I'm pushing the button,
Let's
and then
land
it like
here.
pings like 1/10 of a second after I
Good
ping it,
idea.
which is no good for me. Hey, what's up, Eric Saunders? I see you, brother. The pinging seems like it's 1/10 behind. I'm pushing the button. I don't know.
Let's go here.
I don't know. Check it out. Break away. Alright, movement feels pretty good.
First blood.
Enemy here.
I don't know.
Round
Feels
one.
like I have to.
Beginning ring countdown.
There's like a delay in the buttons. Like I'm pushing the button and then it's responding on the game. I don't know if that's something that I'm gonna have to figure out in my settings. I don't think there's like a setting for time delay. I'm not sure. I don't think there is. I'll have to read the book. But yeah, this is pretty much live, so I didn't really unbox it before I unboxed it with you guys, so I really don't know what the deal is with it. I can tell you right now, I feel like I don't want to touch the back button, and this wire's getting in my way already. It's starting to piss me off. So, I don't know. If you're like me, I like to kick back. I like to be able to just chill and move my hand freely. With this, I feel like I'm gonna catch the wire on my chair or maybe the desk or something on my desk is going to knock the wire over, or excuse me, not knock the wire out, but I'm going to knock something over with the wire, which, I don't know. If you're like me with minimal space, I've got a lot of shit on my desk, but, who knows? Other than that, I mean, I like the feel of it. The sticks feel alright. It's just,
I bet
ping,
we'll find
it feels
something
like-
good here.
No ping. It takes like 1/10 of a second. It's like a really small delay, but to me it's noticeable. If I'm in the middle of a firefight and I want to ping somebody, that 1/10 of a second could be crucial. Big time crucial, so let's see how...
Jump drive set.
And again, it didn't really work the way I wanted it to, so... Which is weird, because a lot of the times you have connectivity issues with wireless controllers, but not wired controllers, so... I would like to say maybe the Xbox is getting used to it, but I doubt it. Hey, Brandon Jordan, what's going on? Yeah, R301 and Flatline are your choice. I like the 301 and the Spitfire, but we're not really doing a lot of the gaming here. I'm checking out this new Fusion by PowerA. It's a way better build than the Elite 2 so far from what I understand, but and what I can feel. It feels okay, it feels great. There's a couple things that I'm like, and it's
Grenade out. Grenade out.
trying to aim,
Firing.
and that's a problem. Brand new, you can't aim.
Attention.
It's got a delay to it.
Kill leader.
That sucks.
Found a new kill leader.
Oh, it's not really a delay. I guess it's pressure sensitive. I really have to hold it down if I want to aim. Which kind of takes the I don't know, man. I just tried to climb this wall, too, and it was delayed. I don't know if it's something I'm messing up in my settings here. My people are in the middle of a firefight, and I can't seem to catch up. How are you going to do? Let's follow our partner here.
Getting my eyes in the sky.
I don't know. So far,
Target spotted.
There's a target in there, bro. Let's go.
Marking our surroundings.
Oh my god.
Let's transfer to this spot. One
No.
in the area.
I am not okay with it. Alright, so putting it on the more sensitive levels, like I said, on the back of the controller, you've got these sensitive levels, but when you put it on the highest sensitivity, which is supposed to be the shortest amount of button press,
Logged off my drone.
it doesn't respond right away. I'm not happy about I didn't even push that button. It becomes pressure sensitive. I don't like that. You put it the other way, it's more just rapid response, which I guess that's their way of making it different than the Elite. I'm not sure what the point behind that was, but yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and keep going here. My peoples are out here fighting. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Half the squads remain.
Now let's change it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
we have
no.
a new kill leader.
Nothing.
I can't wait to meet them.
If I hold it, if I like really push it down, then no zoom. If I'm trying to quick scope, I didn't even push the left bumper. If I'm trying to quick scope, it doesn't work on this setting.
Logged off my drone.
If I put it there, I can quick scope all day. If you can see the difference. I have to hold it down. It's like pressure sensitive. That's weird. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. But it is what it is. Like I said, it's probably not going to stay in my possession long. The bottom fragger might like this a little better than me. He's actually more on PC now, but quick scoping on that setting is amazing for some reason. Oh, look at that. Haha! 301 Spitfire, Brandon. That's what's up. Oh yeah, I don't like that at all. It just comes out of zoom. I mean, out of ADS on its own. Not feeling that.
Gotta hop up
That's
here.
more
Turbo
responsive.
charger. Scanning the area.
Yeah, no, that can't happen.
Enemy here.
Let's move here.
That's strange.
Signaling my
That's
drone
weird. It's brand new, as most of you guys saw. I just opened it, just unboxed it. Hey, that's my shit too. The other settings, I'm not feeling it. I can tell you right now. Let me go hide real quick so I don't get blasted.
The all-seeing eye.
Just gonna hide under here for a second.
Backing out of my drone.
On the
I'm good to go.
Elite,
Let's transfer to this spot.
it's whoa, hold on. On the Elite, the sensitivity buttons on the back actually change the amount of pressure you have to put on the trigger, and then it becomes hella responsive.
Let's relocate
On this
here.
one, when you change the amount of pressure you put on the trigger right here with this button,
Round 2.
as you can see, I have to
Yeah, we're on the way.
hold it down. I have to give a lot of pressure to the button. As you can see, I'm pushing it.
Let's move.
But if I push it down, then it responds. It becomes a firing trigger button. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let me get out of here. But if I set the pressure back the other way, it becomes instant response, which is where it needs to be for anybody who's trying to play any type of games like Apex, Modern Warfare, Cold War, any of that shit. So quick scoping is alright on the regular setting. Ah, there's people blasting off
There's
over there.
someone over there.
But I don't know. So far, I like the durability. I like the way it feels. I do not like.
Squad is attacking us. Reloading.
I don't like the pressure sensitivity that they put into it.
Lost one.
But it feels good.
We're on
It
our
feels
own
good in your
now.
hand. It feels real comfortable. Buttons are really comfortable. I just don't like the pressure sensitive that went behind it. Oh, okay, we're taking off. Let's go, Crypto. Where you going?
Hold on. Shields recharging.
Alright, well, you go ahead and recharge. I'm gonna go in here and die on purpose so I can get the hell up out of here.
Abilities are gone.
Back in.
Got a minute until the ring closes. If you want it, recharging my shields.
Okay, one match, and I'm convinced. I don't really like it.
Skip back, right over here.
We're gonna go ahead and switch back over here. So, in short, the Fusion under the regular opening the box settings feels great, runs great, feels awesome. All the buttons feel like they're really manufactured. They're really, really good. I like it a lot. These are supposed to come out. I don't know how they come out on the Elite. All you do is just pull them out, you know, and you can change your sticks, change your sensitivity on the sticks. You can change everything. With the Fusion, it's got a little screw tab in there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a screw tab in there. It looks like the top of a Phillips head. And you can change your sensitivity on your sticks. This one, I just can't get them out. I can't get them out. They come out. I don't want to break it. Like I said, it's not mine. So, yeah. I don't really like it, guys. A, pros and cons. A, pro, wireless. Con, wired. B, the buttons on this a little bit more responsive. B, this one, when you change the responsive settings on it, it becomes pressure sensitive, which I don't want to have to squeeze the shit out of a button to get it to fire. I want to be able to hit that bitch, light tap it, and just go and just murder kids, but I don't like it. T1, T2, and T3. Okay, so T1 settings is how it came out of the box, and that becomes great. T3 settings is how I set it afterward to make it quick response. The backpack feels flimsy a little bit. The backpack on here, it's not really a pack that you add onto it. It's just buttons you put into the controller. I like these ones better. As I said, I took the backpack off because when it sits on the charger, the buttons don't get in the way. I didn't really mess with the programming too much on it, which I might do later, but I doubt it, to be honest with you. Yeah, Queen, absolutely. I just wanted to hit the bitch and murder kids. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to hit that motherfucker and murder him. But, pressure sensitive buttons don't work for me. I don't really like it. Yeah, so, in a nutshell, if you need a quick feel of an Elite controller, I guess you could say this one would be it. Keep in mind, this cable I could play from my driveway. It's going to be a mess for me, and I'm not going to freaking like it. I like that it locks in, and as of right now, I don't like the controller. So, tech tip, hold off. These, the Elite 2 controllers, are on back order for about a month. You might want to just go ahead and stick with your basic Xbox controller until you can get your Elite 2. If you're upgrading to the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series S, the Elite 2 will move with you. It moves over. It still links to every Xbox. You can move the controllers. And as far as I know from my nephew, the bottom fragger, you can take the Xbox Series X or S controllers and link them to your Xbox One, X or S. Damn, I'm kind of disappointed because I really wanted to like this controller. I like the feel of it. I like the rubber grips. I like the smooth finish it's got on it. It feels really good. The Elite controller has grip finish all the way around. This one's got more of a smooth feel to it. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this thing, and I'm going to just put it all back in the box and return it to its owner because I'm going to let them mess with it. Maybe he'll do an unboxing of his own. I don't know. But as for now, there it is. Xbox Fusion wired controller by PowerA. To each their own. I don't want to say anything bad about any company. It feels great. The durability feels awesome. I don't like the pressure sensitive button trigger or ping or my left stick. My zooming. I need to be able to quick scope. With that one I had to like push down, hold it. And even with me holding it, it came out of quick scope or ADS. But damn, that sucks. I really wanted to like it. But Fusion PowerA, it's alright if you want to go grab one for the time being, since the Elites are on back order. But for right now, just saying what's up to Queen Riley. She's on my Facebook right now, and she's just trolling me. And it's true. Like, I'm sitting here like I really wanted to like the controller, and it's pretty. It's really pretty, and it's nice looking, and it doesn't look like the old Xbox controller. It looks like a Stadia controller. It's a little wider, and it's heavier, and it feels like it's in my hand rather than this feeling like I got to hold on to it because it's going to float away. It's like full of helium. This one feels like it's got some sand in it, if you know what I mean. But, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and box it back up and give it to the bottom fragger. He's going to have some fun with it. Maybe he'll like it. Maybe he won't. But who knows? But, yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame. But that was it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Tech Tips with your boy, Richard Hunt, Speedgrow, Fusion PowerA. What a bummer. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Talk to you soon.
Did this.